Let's continue with question number 117. The question is that mathematics teacher uses certain amount of terracotta clay to form different shaped solids. First, she turned it into a sphere of radius 7 centimeter, and then she made a right circular cone with base radius 14 centimeter. Find the height of the cone. If the same clay is turned into making a right circular cylinder of height 7 by 3 centimeter, then find the radius of the cylinder so formed. Also compare the total surface areas of the sphere and the cylinder so formed. Now when we are using the same material to make different solids, what will remain the same is the volume for all the solids. So first it was a sphere, then it was a cone, then it was a cylinder. So volume of the sphere, cone and cylinder must be the same. That's the concept here. Then let me carefully solve it by saying that the first shape was sphere. Let's say R1 is the radius, which is given as 7 centimeter. Now the volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So I'm writing 4 by 3 pi r1 cube. R1 is radius of the sphere. And then I'm just writing the expression. Pi value, if not specified, we take 22 by 7. So 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r cube will be 7 into 7 into 7. Now the question has not asked me what is the volume of the whatever shape, whether it was sphere, cone or cylinder. So I will not bother calculating it completely. I will leave it as an expression. So these many centimeter cube is the volume of the sphere. Then when I'm looking at the cone, the radius, let's say R2 is given as 14 centimeter and they're asking about the height of the cone. Let it be H2. 2 is the second shape. That's why I'm writing like that. Now I've said that volume of cone is equal to volume of the sphere. Volume of a cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So it is 1 by 3 pi r2 square h2. And that is equal to volume of the sphere, which I have partially calculated here by removing these 7s. So 4 by 3 into 22 into 7 into 7. That I will equate to the volume of the cone. And then again try to cancel as much as possible whatever common factors can be cancelled from any numerator or denominator, or even from both sides of the equation. That also can be done. And then once you do that, you will find that h2, which is height of the cone, is 7 centimeter. So that is one part of the answer, that height of the cone is 7 centimeter. Then we were also making a cylinder, and let's say the height of the cylinder is h3, which is given 7 by 3 centimeter, and they're asking radius of this cylinder. Let it be r3. Then again, volume of the cylinder is same as volume of that sphere. So volume of cylinder formula is pi r square h. In this situation, pi r3 square h3. R3 and h3 are the radius and height of the cylinder. And then again, I'm equating with the partially simplified expression, 4 by 3 into 22 into 7 into 7. Then again cancel off whatever can be cancelled off, and then I am getting r3 square as 7 into 7, 4 into 7 into 7, that is remaining r3 square. So therefore r3 will be square root of that. Square root of 4 is 2, square root of 7 into 7 is 7. So 2 into 7, 14 centimeter is the radius of the cylinder. And then finally, they're asking about comparing the total surface area of the sphere and the cylinder. So comparison means we can take the ratio. So ratio of TSA of sphere and cylinder, formula for total surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. And in this situation, I can write 4 pi into r1 square. TSA of a cylinder is pi r square plus 2 pi RH. 2 pi RH is the curved surface area of cylinder, and 2 pi r square will be the area of the two circular bases. So 2 pi r square plus 2 pi RH can be combined as 2 pi r multiplied by h plus r. So if you want, you can use that directly. So here will become 2 pi r3 into h3 plus r3. Then whatever can be cancelled, you cancel and substitute the values correctly. R1 was the radius of sphere, which is 7. So R1 square is 7 into 7. R3 is the radius of the cylinder, which is 14. H3 is height of the cylinder, which is 7 by 3. So if you do that substitution and then simplify it further, you get the ratio 3 by 7. So TSA of sphere is to cylinder is 3 by 7, or you can also write in the ratio 3 is to 7. Next question is question number 118. This is from trigonometry, heights and distances. There's an entire description given here with the figure. So they're saying that a tree of height 30 meter, tree is TS, stands in front of a tall building AB. Two friends, Rohit and Neha, are standing at R and N respectively. So Rohit is standing at point R, Neha is standing at point N. Along the same straight line joining the tree and the building. Rohit, standing at a distance of 150 meter from the foot of the building, observes the angle of elevation of the top of the building as 30 degree. So Rohit is standing at 150 meter away from foot of the building, which is point A. And Rohit is observing the top of the building, which is B, and the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. So angle BRA is 30 degrees. Then Neha from her position observes the top of the building and the tree, and that has the same elevation of 60 degree. So when Neha is looking at the top of the building as well as top of the tree, both have the same angle of elevation of 60 degree. Then you need to find all of these heights and distances. The first one is, what is the height of the building? The building is AB, so what is the length of AB? For that, you can take some combination of right angle triangles where some angle will be known, one side is known, one side is unknown, and then use some trigonometric ratio which connects the known side and the unknown side. So for example, for height of the building, take triangle which consists of side AB, and I will take triangle ABR, the largest triangle ABR, because AB is unknown and AR is known with 150 meter and angle R is 30 degree. So from that triangle ABR, you take tan ratio. Tan 30 degree will be ratio of the perpendicular by base, AB by AR or AB by RA. Now tan 30 degrees 1 by root 3. We are trying to find the length of AB, which is the height of the building, and the RA length is 150 meter. Then you cross multiply, AB will be 150 by root 3. Now I will not leave any answer where the denominator is irrational. So to rationalize the denominator, multiply root 3 in both numerator and denominator. So root 3 into root 3 is 3. So denominator is 3. 150 by 3 is 50. Now 50 root 3. Root 3 value you have to substitute 1.732, and if you multiply you get the answer as 86.6 meter. That is the height of the building. Then the next one is find some distances. Distance between Neha and the foot of the building. So for that, Neha and the foot of the building, that distance is NA. So you can take this triangle of ABN. In this triangle, NA is what you're trying to find and AB you have found out just now, and there is angle 60 degree. So then again use tan ratio, use tan of 60 degree. You will get the ratio AB by AN. Then tan 60 is root 3. AB, don't apply the decimal value because that will be not helpful in your calculation. Instead, intermediate value was 50 root 3 for AB, if you remember the previous part. The advantage here is this root 3 and root 3 can be cancelled, and then AN you move here, AN will be equal to 50 meter. Okay, then the next is the distance between Rohit and Neha. Rohit and Neha, the distance is RN. So Rn is anyway Ra minus Na. That will give you Rn. So Na length we have found out as 50. Ra is 150. So if I just subtract that, Rn will be Ar minus An, 150 minus 50, which is 100 meter. So distance between Rohit and Neha, 100 meter, very easy to find. Then the question is find distance between Neha and the tree. So Neha and the tree, the distance is NT. Now TS is the tree, 30 meter height, NT is unknown. I can again take triangle NST and apply tan 60 degree, which will be ratio of ST by NT. So in that triangle, tan 60 degree is ratio of, let's say, TS by TN. Tan 60 is root 3. TS is the length, height of the tree, 30, and TN is here, unknown. Then just cross multiply and you will get TN equal to 30 by root 3. Again multiply root 3 on both numerator and denominator. Then 30 by 3 is 10. 10 root 3 is 10 into 1.732, which will give you the answer 17.32 meter. That is the distance between the tree and Neha. And then last is what is the distance between building and the tree. Now we have already found out the distance Na and Tn. So Ta, the distance between tree and building, is Na minus Nt. So if you do that, 50 minus 17.32, you get 32.68 meter. Moving on to the last question of the entire paper, which is 119. This is from statistics. Given that a life insurance agent found the following data of age distribution of 100 policy holders, F is an unknown frequency. So they have given age in years as class intervals 15 to 20, 20 to 25, and number of policy holders where there is a missing frequency F. If the mean age of the policy holders is 35.65 years, find the unknown frequency F and find the median class of the distribution. Now this is given as a 5-mark question, but then I think that what they were trying to do is, if there were two unknown frequencies in this table and the mean age is given here, you would have had to apply any one of the three methods to calculate mean for group data, and then you will frame two equations for two unknowns and then solve them simultaneously and then get the value of two missing frequencies. But since they have already given the total frequency, total number of policyholders is 100, you can just add up these other frequencies plus F, that is equal to 100, and you will very easily get the value of F. So you did not even need the mean age over here to answer this question. And then to find the median class, we will have to look at cumulative frequencies. So the first part of the solution, suppose you note down the CI, the class intervals and the frequencies. You add up all the frequencies and you will get 82 plus F. And this should be equal to 100, which is given in the question, 100 policy holders. So from there you will get the missing frequency as 18. Now to find the median class, you have to calculate the cumulative frequencies. So looking at the frequencies, first CF is same as 7. Then the next CF is 7 plus 12, 19. Then the next is 19 plus 15, 34. 34 plus 22, 56. 56 plus, now I know that F value is 18. So 56 plus 18 is 74. 74 plus 14, 88. 88 plus 8, 96. 98 plus 4, 100. So these are my cumulative frequencies. Now I have my data arranged in ascending order and I have all my frequency and cumulative frequency. The total number of policy holders is 100. Total frequency is 100. So the median will be in the middlemost data. So it's in the 50th term or the 50th data, the n by 2 value. The 50th term, if I look at it now, will be located in class interval 30 to 35, because till 25 to 30 I had 34. So the 35th, 36th up till the 56th data or the 56th term is within the class interval 30 to 35. So the 50th term is also located in 30 to 35, and hence I will say my median class is 30 to 35 years. So this is the end of the entire series of competency focused questions. The questions more or less were similar as previous years. Maybe some questions required little bit of more analytical thinking. But anyway, the point is that if you practice such questions, your analytical thinking skills will be sharpened.